recently. Look at that game versus Na'Vi just yesterday. But we're straight into it, Harry. FaZe on that CT side. And first blood of this game is going to be Forest with the P250. Couple of raid bosses coming through. And FaZe, they're down a man. It's going to be that B site push from 2 to try and get some information. Get right attempts to shut it down, but he just gets the spot. FaZe falling back, and NiP looking at this A site with ease.
Yeah, Rez going to be chiming in with another, and now it is all going to fall, I was going to say onto Karrigan, but he's been discovered and dealt with by Dennis over the stairs. Hasn't been able to spot anything out just yet. Nico now arrives as well, looking to try and lead from the front, but he's been... But they've decided to rotate Olaf away, and this leaves all the pressure onto one man. Nico, we've seen him work magic with this Deagle down in this B-bomb site before. He's got to try and do it again here, but he's going to get dropped straight away. That's Dennis to pick it up. So the bomb now looks to go down for the Swedes. And hot on their heels, actually going to be Karrigan leading the way. Finds a double. How are they doing this? Rain going to manage one more. But in the blink of an eye, it's only Get Right up in a 1v3. That bomb is ticking down, but Karrigan, 3 kills in this round.
Get Right's too far gone. This is done. FaZe are going to win that second round. And what a fantastic approach from the FaZe Clan as well. Don't give NiP any room on that B-bomb site.
Like he wants to try and go toe-to-toe with Rain, and Rain is holding close. Going to be allowed to pick that up, and it will go untraded for now. Still a lot of players inside of this A-bomb site for the FaZe Clan, and they're going to be tapping down the NiP boys. Suddenly, Letcro and Dennis start to get their names on the board. It's a 2v3. The wrap round from Karrigan's coming in, but Letcro's in with another on this Deagle. And now things get a little bit worrying for FaZe. Karrigan should have it all under control, though.
Yeah, he's not going to allow this cross. Letcro crawling out through. Does get a D carry, but there's the trade in. That can...
As you said, it's the rifles out across the board. This time, Rain going to be joined up with Guardian. They try and take this aggression down into Connector. And Letcro, this time, he's only good for 1.
And Karrigan's in one of those as well, waiting for this peek from Dennis. It's a 1-for-1, and Dennis gets the frag. Now NiP back in the advantage. It's a very weak A-side defense anyway. Guardian's going to be completely alone, and he gets wide peek from Dennis down by the flowers. NiP running over this bomb site.
And it's been interesting, you know, NiP, they've loved picking this map, as you say.
Allows NiP to really get back into the game on the T side. And when we look at FaZe, T sides are their problem, Harry. A very strong CT side team, but they need as many rounds as they can get here. Nico's already started off on this one. We have NiP bursting this B-bomb site, but Nico, with that solo rifle on the site, is doing it all alone. He's dropped the bomb. Olaf's moved in as well. Fantastic work from FaZe. They are not dropping a man until Get Right finds one, but 1 is not enough. It's all Nico in this round. 4 kills from him. In fact, there's only 2 players here for FaZe, and with 35 seconds on the clock, they're about to burst on through.
Nico held this off valiantly just rounds ago, but this time Letcro's going to find him. It does shut down Bianca, as now Guardian and Rain left up. They do hear Dennis falling back, and they're able to pounce onto him. So a 2 versus 3 for FaZe.
And so FaZe, they bolster that A-side defense, and NiP sneak into B, and that will be another round on the board for this T side. Could have smoked it, but instead he just goes and hides behind the stairs. That will certainly be heard by Letcro. He knows there was at least a man in his connector, and he'll find it. Dink comes through for Karrigan, but Dink is not enough. He'll just run back. Rain can't finish off the job, and he's got to keep an eye on A as well.
Yeah, we can see Rain attempted to try and make this hero play. He's gone all the way deep in towards T-spawn and has actually dispatched of Get Right. It's a 4-on-4, but at this point, the penny should be starting to drop for the FaZe boys. This like Nico, the first man on the scene, already rotating up. He hears that bomb goes down, and he's very aware that NiP, they could have gone aggressive. Nico going to pick up Forest with the Deeg. And now, Dennis can't get this trade. A little bit late, though, and Letcro on this flank. He should be the one who shuts this entire round down. Indeed he is, as he finds both. Guardian able to chime in with another. It's still a 2-on-2. This is still possible for FaZe.
Yeah, no kit to play with. Another save round for FaZe. This A-site, well-timed attack. NiP have really been doing a good job of hitting the sites when FaZe are on the other side of the map, heavy stacked up. It gives NiP a bit more of a buffer to work with. Should be a 5th round unless Guardian comes to life, and this is something we've been waiting for. Finally takes that first man advantage for FaZe. He's not done with that.
Yeah, Guardian's going to keep on hunting, and actually, he's now chimed in with another. Looking to try and be the catalyst for success for FaZe in this round, as he's somehow picked up 2 very early on here. And NiP, they haven't been able to trade it. They haven't been able to find anything in return. Get Right. He has managed to spot Olof down here towards B. And on the back of that, he spots the bomb on Forest.
Oh, they have no idea Dennis is here. Oh, Rain's ready for it. He's going to get the kill and the AK to play with now. Carrigan at least getting the information that one man's on long, but surely this shouldn't be a kill. 50 damage. That's more than enough with just a USP. We've got FaZe in the advantage somehow, Harry. This is looking very, very clear for FaZe. They're ready for the push. And with the Molotovs flying in, it couldn't be more obvious.
We have the two old boys of NiP. It's Get Right and Forest looking to try and get this round back in favor of the Swedes. But first they have to get past Rain. And they're going to struggle at that as he finds absolutely everybody.
There's only 2 players here, and NiP setting up for the full execute. We need to see some impact from Nico and his teammate in the pit. That's going to be Olof, fully flashed, and Olof caught his pants down. Nico's the only man left up, but he can't hit a shot. And NiP, they're running over this B bomb site. That plant should come through, and FaZe again fighting with their backs up against the wall.
Yeah, FaZe left wondering how it's come down to this. It's now a 3v5, and this was their round to win. The weapons have been juggled around on NiP. Rain up here in the heavens, and FaZe, they're already slowing down. They're not looking like they're going for this, but that frag onto Dennis, he's there now, giving them away. Back into this round, perhaps. Time starting to work against the FaZe Clan boys, though they don't have long to work with. That Molotov is going to force out Rez. Guardian chiming in with another, but now they've lost Carrigan, and in the blink of an eye, it all falls onto Guardian. He's looked utterly fantastic thus far. The times tick down, and Guardian still going to get bested by Forest in the very end. NiP.
FaZe's money once again. 2 UMPs, a pistol. We've had FaZe find success in these rounds, but it's not everything that they're going to be hoping for. And NiP bursting back into the B bomb site. Olof playing on the corner. Guardian's already baited him in, and Olof going to find himself 2 before he gets flashed out of position. Guardian now watching for that split, but Forest with a fantastic shot takes him down. And now it's all going to be on Nico. They don't know he's here, and he's lined up a double as well. Bomb dropped, and FaZe back in the 3-on-1, leaving Forest on his own.
Nico does absolutely everything with that UMP from Barrels.
Nico's up top, but they're setting theirs up. This could be perfectly timed, but Get Right can't get into position. And Nico, he just spots his shoulder there, trying to find the angle. And this could go very, very wrong for Get Right. There it is.
Yeah, that's a game of cat and mouse right there. Guardian, in the meantime, going to be smiting down Dennis up here in mid. And waiting on the other side of this smoke. Forest is there, and he's holding his ground right now. Rez has been able to open up down here toward B. Lecro chiming in with another, and that's forced Rain to try and go on this flank. Now Forest leaves himself in the 1v2. Forest over here in the bank, but he's not looking to make a withdrawal. Instead, it's Guardian to find him, and that will be the round going the way of FaZe.
It's only going to take one fight at a time in the sense of not peeking into both toilets and fighting around this smoke. He's got his teammates covering his back if they go through the toilets, but NiP, they're rushing on through the flashbang, and Carrigan is not ready.
He most certainly isn't, but Rain and Olof now going to be springing to life. Dennis is able to pick up the point man for FaZe over here at long. Now the pressure falls onto Olof Meister. He's found the double, needs some support to come through, and that's where Nico bails him out between them. They cement the 9th round on the board. Still hanging around over here in middle, but they know they have to get back into this A bomb site because NiP, they're just barreling on in. It all falls onto Carrigan, and he's got this AUG. Only good for 1. Flash is there, but Dennis continuing his reign of terror. They can't put him down just yet. Try as they might, manages the double now, and that's going to leave Olof and Nico once again to try and clean up this bomb site.
Olof's walking in there, ready for it. Lecro's holding, and Nico going to get caught as well.
There isn't a Molotov to flash him out. They will spot him though, he gives this up, and as a result, he's going to go to drop this smoke to try and fall out there, or also just in case the Molotov does come in, but there isn't one on the cards. Get Right chiming in with his first frag, quickly traded out by Guardian. Now the bomb looking to go down for FaZe, leaves Forest and Rez left in this retake.
Guardian's just doing it all, just absolutely mowing through this defensive NiP. Forest will fight back with a couple of kills, and now we are into the final moments of this round. FaZe, they don't need to peek. Carrigan's going to go in again, and Forest finds his 3rd shot of the round. Forest! All 4 on this B site. NiP coming in with a retake on the pistol. That's both pistol rounds going the way of the Ninjas. Rain. Gotta watch out. Get Right playing fairly passive here, but Rain's got no teammate to trade him out. Luckily enough, Guardian's found that opener. Rain coming in hot with another one. And just like that, it's only Rez up on this A bomb site. He's going to fall as well. FaZe have run over this one. NiP stuck in a very awkward spot. And now they've got to decide, do we stay or do we go?
As they do look to try and make this exit, they're going to go running into Olof. So things go from bad to worse here for NiP. Forest is being hunted, and Nico already wrapping past. He's not ready for this whatsoever. FaZe going to be picking up a 10th here. He spots them trying to sneak on down, and now you can see the attention of those players down in toilets. It's going to get divided. Suddenly there's only Dennis left up. He finally has the AWP in hands, but they catch Forest on this rotation. And it's Dennis and Lekro, 2v4. The defense has been divided. Lekro is already backing off, and Dennis looks to try and do the same. The issue you've got is Olof is over here in the backline, continuing to hunt down these last remaining men for NiP. Dennis looking like he might get away with the AWP, but finding that kill, all it's done is ring the dinner bell. He's quick on his feet though, is Dennis, all the way over in T-spawn. Now NiKo going to go running his way, missed shot, and now he knows things are getting a little bit scary. The rest of the players wrapping on in, and they want to take this AWP away from you, Dennis. He's trying to hold on to it, and he's doing a very good job at that.
This B bomb site. This is going to be a bit of a burst play. NiP might not be ready for the setup. Getright's already spotted it. Now we have a nade stack coming out for the pit. It's fantastic. Lekro finds two, and Getright's diving in for a little bit more as well, as NiKo has got to bail out his team, but he's stuck in a 1v4 on this bomb site. Still plenty of time on the clock, but Carrigan needs to come in to save his face.
NiKo's still able to keep on standing. He's been brought down to 10 HP, and he's the gift that keeps on giving. NiKo's bailed them out of this round, and NiKo's going to find absolutely everything. But they're setting up for the A bomb site this time around. FaZe. They're trying to keep things a bit more fast-paced. All the smokes rains on in, and they've they've already cut everyone inside of this bomb site. Ooh. Guardian, even how to pick that up now. Getright has pushed on through. He's trying to hold the cubby. The flash is perfect, and NiKo's going to be picking up a quick double of his own. Bomb looking to go down here for FaZe, and Lekro and Forest, they're going to stick around and see if they can find anything right now.
NiP no kit. Creeping on back in. There is one dropped on long, but the more and more time that goes, the less and less chance they have. Lekro has been taken down, and just like that, the round is over. FaZe keep 4 players standing. This CT side had potential with them picking up the first 2 rounds and a half, but since then, it's just been a bit of a flash in the pan for NiP. And wow.
Man, just look at NiKo. FaZe, they've done a great job of getting a feel for this, though. No walking on in, and while Rez is good for one, Rain is instantly there to trade Getright. Now barreling in through long as well, but Carrigan's picked up 2 with this SG. Looking for the 3rd man as well, and even does do a good job of tagging up Forest. Whoop, trying to duck on down, can't quite fit beneath the picnic table.
Oh, Forest, this could be well timed for Olof again, catching these players out of position, as he has been this entire half. And Lekro, if he knows that, he's in a position to try and catch out a 1v1 here. Guardian's head spotted, and Lekro going to take the fight, but Guardian's ready for the trade. FaZe keep it in hand.
The smokes, anything to try and slow down this play from FaZe when it does look to come through. Forest has at least already tagged down Olaf Meister. But in response, Guardian, he's plucked Rez from the air over here at long.
Good start for FaZe, and Olof just trying to get away. They know he's dinked, so Forest is going to go aggressive. It's actually Getright to take him down all the way through that tunnel. Lekro's on an off angle to try and hold on to this bomb site solo, but if he loses this duel or even rotates down at a bad possible timing, then FaZe could take over this A site. Dennis catching them by surprise, and he'll find them from the back, dropping the bomb and taking one more, but FaZe still have a man up.
As NiKo finally going to emerge on this flank, it now all falls onto Forest in a 1v3. Forest to do it all now for the Swedes as he goes peeking on in. First man to try and contend with that is going to be NiKo. Smoke goes down, and Guardian is the man to pick it up. FaZe going to be closing out this map. The map pick of NiP.